6 to link to accounts. The issue is, I've tried to make more before that have gotten suspended on other, IPs, and the way the block works is it's very similar. It's like 0.05, 0.06, 0.07. So I'm worried about using the free ones that are remaining. Would you say it's okay to use the free ones that are remaining, or would you say it's better now to invest in a new block, or just, because when you get a new block, it's completely different.
Any chance you can get your IPs changed?
More for the rest of us, I mean. So, I guess if no one would like to go right now, maybe I can sort of ask a few questions. I mean, I was just sort of thinking about at scale. Um, I explained this to Caleb last week, Dan, but basically I have two blocks of static IPs with Optimum, and I have three accounts on each, so I have six between those two. And
When
it's
you
like
say two blocks, does that mean you have 20 static IPs or what do you mean
so
blocks?
it's two sets of five right now. They have two separate modems.
Okay.
That's
So you
how
got 10 static IPs.
exactly. And out of those, I've used six to link to accounts. The issue is, I've tried to make more before that have gotten suspended on other, IPs, and the way the block works is it's very similar. It's like 0.05, 0.06, 0.07. So I'm worried about using the free ones that are remaining. Would you say it's okay to use the free ones that are remaining, or would you say it's better now to invest in a new block, or just, because when you get a new block, it's completely different.
Any chance you can get your IPs changed from the company?
I don't know. It's Optimum. I'd have to call them to figure that out, but I could
Yeah, I
ask
would
them.
start with that. I don't know. I know regular routers that if you unplug them for 24 hours and you
Yeah,
replug them in, they actually will give you a new static IP address.
interesting. For me, I
I know the
basically,
business ones don't do that specifically, but I think, you can't do it every month, but and it comes down to the company.
yeah,
You might
and again,
say, look, you're giving me an IP that's something's wrong with it. I don't know if somebody had this in the past that abused it or
beautiful,
whatever.
beautiful. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can you get, and give me, can I get change my block? I've had these for 6 months or whatever. Can I
Yeah,
just change the whole block of these? I'm just running into
and my
issues.
question is like I'm using like three out of five of them successfully on accounts, years down the line. So I don't want to change all of them, just a few. So I'll ask about that. But otherwise,
Well, and listen, I understand never wanting to change an IP address, but that's weird to eBay too, I mean, every once in a while having to change or update equipment, I mean, having a new IP, especially if it's on the same signature, the same equipment, I wouldn't freak out about that too much. I get it, especially when you have three of them. You're like, "Oh my God, I can't imagine." But,
yeah.
it's normal for IPs to change every once in a while.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. So I could consider just switching out the whole block. Otherwise, I'm thinking, I could just get another modem. And I mean, I was gonna talk to Caleb about this, but this is kind of like the master plan, Caleb. I mean, obviously there's the agency model, but I remember you talking about like a business plaza and basically setting up a modem there. Like when we make these accounts in mass, like where do you intend to put them if not in people's homes? Like I'm just curious about that.
Right now I've been talking to people a lot, like
Yeah.
just trying to get information. The main reason is coming for me is coming from that, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was reselling, it was big to go to Goodwill and get stuff, right? Now every Goodwill have an eBay account.
Hmm.
So they keep the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that leads me to think that okay, maybe I should be networking too, if I have something to leverage. You know,
Yeah.
man. And what I have to leverage right now is money. I can tell somebody based on my numbers, hey, by the way, I'm making X amount. You can make X amount, you know what I'm saying, as well, because this is how I do things, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
can
yeah,
actually show them a book of business, so I can leverage them, right? And from that point on, if eBay account is in a plaza, like if a system like a mini PC or whatever is in a plaza, they already have a business address.
yeah.
So rather than there, I already skip a big step. You know, man, if I can get
So,
that
so
person
you're using the business's place instead of renting out a new office space.
right.
That would be
So
the
now
big.
the way I'm looking at it is, yeah, I don't have the time yet, which then just fixed for me by having hey, just get the VA so I can buy my time. But with the time I'm gonna get back, what I'm gonna do is
Hello?